and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the Rainbow Heart Tarot Pocket Edition. In the past I have previously reviewed the Rainbow Heart Tarot Standard Edition, and so I was going to show you a little bit of a comparison of these two decks and to show you through the new Pocket Edition that arrived today. So here we go. This is the Rainbow Heart Tarot Standard deck, so you can see straight away there are clouds around the outside of the box, whereas with the Pocket Edition you've still got them clouds, look, so they're identical. The lids are identical, as you can see, and the inside of the lids not so. We've now got the clouds inside the lid too, so that just is a really nice little update. With the Standard Edition you do get a small guidebook. This does not come with the Pocket Edition, so no guidebook, but I do believe there is a download that you can get. So I'll pop that in the background there so you can see the difference. Now the cards themselves, if we look at the bottom of the box, you can see the bottom of the new box is purple, the bottom of the old box is just plain white, so that's another little difference. The back of the box is, I'll get it the right way up, identical, just about. Just a smaller version. So I will pop that together and put it in the background so you can see that one there, and I'll pop this one together so you can see that one there. So the decks, pocket size we have here, really nice, with a beautiful silvery gold shimmery edging, whereas the standard, the original, has no edging. Now there have been other editions of this, so there probably is one somewhere with edging for this standard edition. So no edging, so I really like this little upgrade. These are in order because I've been shuffling these and using them for a very long time now, whereas these are still in order, ready to just show you through. But so beautiful edging. The card quality is exactly the same. Obviously you can see a huge size difference there. It's really handy for taking out with me. I can't wait to put this into my handbag. So the card quality is the same, but the edging is different. So I'll have a look for some cards now out of the main deck. So I'll find a couple and pull them out so that when they pop up I can compare them for you, just so you can see how they are the same. Right, so we'll start with the Fool. The imagery is still identical. It's absolutely gorgeous, really bright imagery, the Rainbow Heart Tarot. This is by Rachel Rosenkircher, by the way. I don't think I said that. So the image is really bright, bold and beautiful. It's one of my favourite decks to work with just because it's so cheery. We've got the Fool there, really lovely artist work. The Magician, I think I've got a copy of the Magician ready. No, not quite. No, I've got another one to show you. So the Magician, really bright, bold, colourful, really clear imagery, great for readers of all levels. We've got the High Priestess here. I love this High Priestess with the owl, really cute. The Empress, my daughter wasn't keen on this card, bless her. She said ooh when she saw it, she didn't like it. I really like it. It shows fertility, it shows that femininity, it's brilliant. So then we've got the Emperor, really bonny Emperor there. And then we've got the Hierophant. Now I've got the Hierophant here in standard size to compare, and as you can see the imagery is indeed identical. Even the titling font is identical. It is just the size difference. So if you're thinking about whether you want pocket or standard, the imagery is identical. Still got the white borders, edging, backs are the same as well, and beautiful card backs. It's just the edging that's different, and this and the size. So then we've got the Lovers, really sweet, and the Chariot. It's a very sort of equal deck. I like this. It you know, there's characters of all different ethnicities, religions, sizes, genders. So it's really open, nice, bright, colourful, cheery deck that's just, yeah, it's really good. Strength. And then we have the Hermit, and I've got another, I think I've got an example of the Hermit here, maybe. Yeah, there we go. So I've got a standard Hermit to compare again. So you can see the imagery is identical. Nothing really has changed. Wheel of Fortune. So again, there's the standard Wheel of Fortune, there's a new one, same image, it's beautiful, really beautifully coloured. Justice, the Hanged One rather than the Hanged Man or the Hanged Woman. So I always tell her quite happy just hanging around there. Death. My daughter, my 9-year-old, said, oh, I really like that Death card because it's got a flower, so it's pretty. So we'll go with that. I agree. Temperance. I love this card. So beautiful. The Devil. My daughter wasn't so keen on this card, funnily enough. She flicked through this deck first thing this morning when it arrived. She couldn't keep her hands off it. I think it was just so bright and colourful. It really attracted her. So ideal for younger readers as well. The Tower and the Star. My daughter and I agreed this was our favourite card in the deck. She liked the golden hair. I like the golden stars. And then we've got the Moon, which is very feminine, as you can see, if you have a look. And my daughter didn't notice that at all, thankfully. She just noticed, look, there's all the different phases of the moon. And then we have the Sun. This is one of my favourite Sun cards out of all the tarot decks I have. It's just glorious. Judgment with the pink clouds and the World. Really, really beautiful deck. Then we have Wands. So we've got the stereotypical Rider-Waite suits of Wands, Cups, Swords and Pentacles, or coins, as I had to explain to my daughter this morning. So really bright and colourful. The Two of Wands. And I loved it. My daughter said, and I'm going to keep referring to her just because she said, it is what it is, when she saw the moon with its face like that. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what this card is. It is what it is. There's nothing more you can do other than just wait. So this is going to be her deck one day, I'm sure. So we've got the Three of Wands with pink dolphins. So she pointed out, she said, but pink dolphins are real. So I'm yet to be proved wrong, but let's see. Four of Wands and the Five of Wands. Really, really fiery, bold, bright, colourful, cheery cards there. And then we've got the Six of Wands and the Seven. This was one of my daughter's favourite cards because it reminded her of Harry Potter. Thought I'd just mention that, with the phoenix rising from the ashes. The Eight of Wands, she said, with flying giraffes. And I was like, what does she mean? And then I realised if you turn these sideways, they do look like a giraffe's face. So maybe flying giraffes, but speed. And then we have the Nine of Wands and the 10 there. Brilliant depiction. And the Page, so bright, bold, colourful. The Knight and the Queen and the King. Moving on to the Suit of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups with that water overflowing. It's really, really pretty. And then we have the Two. It's just beautiful, isn't it? And then the Three. And then we've got the Four. I've got a card here to compare it against for you. So you can see imagery identical from the standard to the pocket-sized deck. Five of Cups, that misery and grief. And the Six. I love that card. It's so beautiful. I thought they were cupcakes at first, and I realised they're plants in pots. And then the Seven of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. And the Nine with the mermaid. What looks like a mermaid. It's not a mermaid. I just look at it and think of Ariel. And then the 10, really, really happy 10 of Cups. And then we've got the Page of Cups and the Knight and the Queen and the King. Moving on to Swords. I'm not sure I've got any swords to compare against this one that we've got to have. We've got Ace of Swords and the 2 and the 3. My daughter said, oh, I don't like this card. And I thought, yeah, she's very intuitive. And the 4, which she absolutely loved. I love the 4 of Swords too. Then the 5 and the 6. The imagery is just stunning. Just like the original deck. The 7 and the 8 and the 9. And of course that 10 with the overwhelmment. Moving on to the Page and the Knight and the Queen. And I've got a comparison card here so you can have a look how it is just identical look to the original deck. And the image quality hasn't changed. It's just perfect. And then we've got the King. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. I think this is such a stunning card. And the 2 with the yin yangs. And this one here, this is one of my all-time favourite cards in this deck. The 3 of Pentacles with the beehive. It's just glorious. And then the 4. And then the 5. I'll use one last card to compare. You see, imagery is identical. And the 6. And the 7. And the 8. How beautiful is that? And the 9. And the 10 with the castle in the sky. Then we've got the Page and the Knight and the Queen and the King. So it's standard Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. It's just beautifully bright, bold and colourful. And it is identical in imagery to the original Rainbow Heart Tarot by Rachel Rosenkerter. You can see there. It's just a size difference, purely size difference and edging really that has changed between the two decks. The actual thickness of the decks, if you look, the pocket deck seems thicker, so the card thickness must be slightly more, but it really doesn't feel it. So yeah, it's beautifully smooth to shuffle as well because it's all matte finish. It's just a glorious deck. I can't wait to carry this out and about with me and to use it. At the moment, I've got 2 pocket decks that I carry with me. One is the Gentle Tarot and the other one is a standard Rider-Waite deck. But this is probably going to be my go-to in future. Certainly the one I'm going to be taking with me to Florida. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you found this informative. Whether or not you've got or you'll be getting the Rainbow Heart Pocket Tarot is up to you. Let me know. The pocket edition there came out in 2022. Beautiful deck, just as beautiful as its predecessor, if not more so, with its gorgeous golden gilding. A stunning read, great for all levels of readers and abilities. Really nice and easy to interpret. As you can tell, my 9-year-old daughter managed to do it and she's not got huge knowledge of the tarot. So yeah, a super duper deck. Thanks for watching. Take care.